check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, back once again. Goodfellow Sports TV. We in the building, and we're going to talk some final thoughts. Josh Taylor taking on Ivan Baranchyk over there in Glasgow, Scotland. You know how we do the final thoughts. If you don't know, real quick rundown. It's the final reaction to the fight, and also react to the weigh-in. And make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. You won't miss another video. Just keep sharing the videos. The best way you can help the channel out, man. But Baranchyk made weight, 139.6 pounds. I'll link all the articles in the description. Josh Taylor missed weight, but the funny thing about it is he thought he made weight. He started drinking water, after the weigh-in, and then he found out he was 0.2 pounds over the weight. So then again, he didn't make weight, and he already started rehydrating. So it was questions if, he was going to make weight and be able to fight for this IBF title. If you know the backstory of the IBF title, Baranchyk tried to run out of the tournament, the World Boxing Super Series tournament. They won the purse bid. The IBF ordered Taylor and Baranchyk behind the scenes. Nobody knew about it. The World Boxing Super Series won the rights to it. So, Baranchyk had to fight or relinquish his belt. So the IBF coming and playing Captain Save a Hope, man. They did the right thing. And now you got to fight him. Baranchyk is now with Freddie Roach. But Josh Taylor did make the weight. Not sure if he came in at 140 on the nose or a little bit under. But it's crazy. I ain't really never seen that before. He thought he made weight. He cheering, and he started drinking and rehydrating, drinking water, whatever he drunk. And then he really 0.2 pounds overweight. But he made the weight. He got it down. He had 2 hours to make the weight, so he got it there. And it's actually a really good fight. Both guys look good. I didn't see Josh Taylor after he made weight. I had no video of that, but Baranchyk is a guy that's probably one of the most fittest fighters out there. He got unlimited stamina, especially when you think about his style. He throw every punch at the same speed with maximum power behind it. Athletic Russian guy. Decent foot speed for Eastern European. But, he lacks, head movement. He lacks defense. But he really offensive. And sometimes your offense is your best defense. And he got good straight punches. He don't utilize it a lot. But when he throws his 1-2, it's beautiful. He throws his left hook, right hook combination. It's beautiful. And then, the UK fighters got a rap for not being able to move their head. I think Taylor moves his head a lot better. But the thing about it is Taylor, if he barely just made weight or had to strain a little bit, well, if it affects his stamina and then that affects your focus and your mental, then in my opinion, this could be a more closer fight than people think. I think it was a closer fight anyway. I think this is a 60-40 fight. I rate Baranchyk pretty well when I turned on the film because he don't get tired. If Baranchyk focus on the body this fight, he might have a chance to utilize his jabs some more. But the problem is he with Freddie Roach. And with you being with Freddie Roach don't teach no defense. He ain't going to teach Baranchyk how to move his head. So what Josh Taylor should do is outbox him. I'm going to put a prediction link in the description. I did a prediction earlier this week, by the way. But, if Josh Taylor has some problems struggling weight, he's a big 140-pounder. He probably should be at 147, but obviously he want to win this tournament and then maybe unify a title or more titles or unify a division, or he might just want to move up because he can't make the weight. But at the same time, with Ivan Baranchyk, like I said, he got some of the best stamina in the game that I've seen. But he real predictable. He loads up on his shots. That means he would telegraph his shots. So if you telegraphing shots, I'd rather telegraph to the body because the body don't move. But Taylor does move his head a little bit. Maybe that's what they're working on, him and Shane McGuigan, him changing his head, moving his head a little bit more. And he do move his head. He always been at the waist, been at the knees. So he ain't going to never beat Terrence Crawford or Pernell Whitaker. But you know what? He got excellent foot movement. He one of the few European fighters, Eastern or UK fighters, that can not only go laterally but can go forward and backwards. He can use his footwork and his height and his range to outbox Baranchyk, and Baranchyk will miss trying to jump in. He can make Baranchyk pay, and then Taylor also a switch hitter as well. So I think Taylor should just box this fight, and then if he feel like, he hurt Baranchyk or, he putting a whooping on Baranchyk and Baranchyk started to slow down, then I would step on the front foot and try to close the show. But it's a very, very dangerous fight. I rate Baranchyk a little bit. I think, even though I feel like Relic has a better, probably a better resume, I think Baranchyk a more dangerous fighter because of his hand speed, his tenacity, his aggressiveness, and then also he got the power. You know what I'm saying? So if Josh Taylor don't move that head, you know what I'm saying, he can get clipped in this fight. He like to put the earmuffs on too, so he can't get drugged into a war with Baranchyk because, you know, in my opinion, Taylor can probably win a war versus Baranchyk, but then again, you can get cut. Baranchyk got the power to drop you in both hands. Baranchyk punches are short and crisp. That's one thing he got down pat. And he aggressive, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to fight his type of fight. You want to do what you do best, and that's just box, switch hit, stay on the outside, use your jab, and just keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, there's plenty of holes in there for Taylor to score if he just box and stay composed. But does he have the discipline to box? So it's good that he's been here before. Big fight with O'Harry Davies. Big fight with Miguel Vasquez. First man to stop him. Big fight with Victor Posto. That was a huge experience gainer for him. So if he's able to stop Ivan Baranchyk, I think that just makes the Regis Prograis fight that much more debatable. I gave him a slight edge going to the fight, but Regis Prograis is glowing, and he's exuding a ton of confidence, man. A lot of confidence from that brother, man. And if Taylor can knock out Baranchyk, that just adds to my theory that Taylor and Regis Prograis is probably going to actually be the best fight this year. And some people opinion it might not be fight of the year where it's knockout, drag out, but from a boxing stand, hardcore boxing, purist boxing fan point of view, just tit for tat and adjustments, that's a huge fight. You know, but I think Baranchyk got a chance. You know what I'm saying? I really do think Baranchyk is a good fighter. And if Taylor go out there fighting with his heart and he let the fans get him drugged into a war, he can get stopped, he can get dropped, he can get hurt. His trainer, Shane McGuigan, said, I want to see him box. He need to box this fight, and he right. Because Baranchyk not going to move that head. He move his head. Occasionally, every boxer kind of dip and move their head. Even Rocky moved his head a little bit. You know, they move that. But he not going to move his head. He going to come in there winging punches, trying to walk Taylor down. And Taylor can outbox him. And Taylor does have the ability to bang it out with him and put him on the back foot. But if I'm Taylor, I'm going side to side. I'm outboxing him. I'm using my foot movement, stepping around him, just picking him up apart. If I got to win a 12-round boring decision, so be it. But I think, you know, Baranchyk is wise for him to work downstairs and upstairs. You know what I'm saying? To slow Josh Taylor leg movement down. And then when he's stationary, then start going to town up here. But like I said before, it's probably my favorite fight on tomorrow. Even though I wouldn't mind seeing Dominic Breazeale get stretched in stretch season. Shout out to my brother Corey Lee. Shout out to him, man. Corey Lee boxing, he got it going on over there. But yeah, I'm excited about this fight. And also, you got Emmanuel Rodriguez taking on Inoue. And most people feel that 118 pounds, if anybody can give the monster Inoue any problems, it's going to be Emmanuel Rodriguez. So we'll see tomorrow. Rodriguez, they both made weight. Inoue and Rodriguez. I think his father pushed Inoue father at an open media workout. So like I told somebody, I said he basically should have just gone ahead and killed John Wick Dog, because Inoue is a killer. You know, real talk. You know what I'm saying? I think I got him rated as the second pound for pound puncher behind Deontay Wilder. Like it's you rarely get one punch knockout punchers in generations. You had Julian Jackson, you know, you had Mike Tyson at a point in time. He had some of that. But, you know, George Foreman was another one. Sonny Liston had an identity for, or a stigma for that. But Inoue, Deontay Wilder are the premier one punch knockout fighters in this era of boxing. I think they both need to be appreciated. So shout out to Rodriguez, man. He a good fighter. I think he held the IBF at 118 pounds. But this is going to be stretch season, you know. But, hey, Puerto Ricans are known to be tough, resilient. And I think, you know, it'll be good for the island if Emmanuel Rodriguez can, after what they've been through, can pull off the upset. But it wouldn't shock me. But Inoue is just, his left hook to the body, his left hook in general is one of the marvels in the sport of boxing. When you talk about just overall, you know, you had, you know, Roy Jones' hand speed and just athletic ability, Floyd Mayweather defense, and Pernell slick defense, and Oscar De La Hoya jab and left hook. You have some marvels in boxing, man. Deontay Wilder straight right hand, but Inoue left hook to the body and to the head is his own marvel. So this fight will be going down on the Zone tomorrow. So check it out. You know, they're streaming it in Sky Sports. I think they got to deal with the World Boxing Super Series over there in the UK as well too. So Check it out, man. We'll be talking about it tomorrow. Appreciate the love, support, everybody giving the channel. You want to make a donation, that link's in the description. Best donation you can make is share the video. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Just keep sharing the videos. Best way to help the channel out. Goodfellas Sports TV, one time for the one time. Let me know what y'all think. We gone.